What is the meaning of quaintrelle and the La Bella Frigua principle? To start off, is as much of a mindset as it is as an active style of living. Quaintrelle finds beauty and joy all around them and cultivates that to share with others. It's the dandiest influence or aesthetic, and it's not really gender specified. It involves character in the presence of modesty and personal style that is carried to the home with honor to the family. The disclaimer: this is just a philosophy. It may not be aligned with you in any way, or it can be utilized as an inspirational piece that you would like to integrate into your daily.
It's work.
But do keep in mind that 21 days in a particular activity, behavior, creates a habit. 90 days can shift a lifestyle. And the same course is also within our culture. Every 11 years, lifestyle changes. But as a collective with people, you have innovators, early adapters, early majority, late majority, and then of course you have the laggards. So you look 11, 20 years ago, we were living much different. Anyway, off topic. I look at the word quaintrelle in a way as a role model of duty. This has been my philosophy when traveling abroad, especially in representation as an ambassador to wherever I go outside of the US, either from within business or past networking settings. Hey, I'm Nina. Welcome to the Sounds of Moda channel. Here we talk about the vast nature of what fashion can show us. So first, to begin, I want to say that fashion is expressed both verbally and non-verbally in its essence. It's part of the impression form. There is a language spoken through style, as well as the streetwear coding that I'm very fond of. Of course, one may feel different one day versus the next day. So this can be implemented through outfitting as an outlet to express oneself in a coping mechanism way, whether through color or dramatic display. The quaintrelle spirited person embodies what we call Venusian energy. Not to be taken literal as like a mythical fantasy. This is more of a charm to aroma in a lifestyle. A Venusian influence is enchanting with delight, while engaging in the senses to create an aura of wonderful whimsy to be around. Similar concept would be the lavender person that I saw recently on social media. Or also known as purple person, came across my IG. So these are other similarities to the term quaintrelle. You want to be purple, lavender, quaintrelle, whatever. They all mean the same thing, and I'm actually so glad to have seen it. And why I enjoyed coming across it is because it helps in support in growing an aesthetic of a person, captures the essence of the Venusian energy, or better yet, the quaintrelle. Let's go through the Venus planet characteristics. You're probably like, what is she talking about? Not to be taken literal, it's an aesthetic. So let's branch off to the term La Bella Frigua. This term, La Bella Frigua, has Italian origin that is similar to quaintrelle, and the adaptation that it stems from the same root of self-respect and decency, along with politeness, dressing well to make a good impression. I'm not implying to wear designer, I'm applying an aesthetic and a branding. You very well could be wearing designer from head to toe with logoing and be considered extremely tacky. This is my valid point. It's about fabrications, materials, and how you put an outfit together. Actual main ingredient is confidence. That's all you need. My parents are from Europe, although it was conflicting growing up, especially in a public school, where I'd be overdressed at times above the norm. I actually used to get bullied for this. Why I care so much, or why I dress up too much. I don't know, it was something weird. The reason why is that dressing was always a novelty to me, a form of expression and representation of myself. There also can be a sense of joy when we can dress in a therapeutic way, according to what we're feeling. We can enliven ourselves with what we put together in a nonchalance of self-care. I sincerely pick out my outfits like an outform, just intuition really, like what am I feeling? Some of us don't have the freedom of dress with dress code and such, but if you look at it from that perspective, you can still pick out the pieces that you're feeling to wear, whether that be necklines, whether that be the type of material if you want something more of comfort, or you want to look more appealing that day. So you choose maybe a slimmer silhouette. La Bella Figura is essentially an organic fashion concept that can be in part of our character and what we want to display to the world. It can be a harsh form of self-respect and decency to another, which is what I learned in Paris. Milan also helped nurture me in culture understanding of everyday interactions that seems more natural to who I am. By submerging myself in those cultures, I was able to grasp the extreme of this on a collective scale and see beauty expressed through hospitality and the common desire to be impressionistic. The Figura principle is about respect in my opinion, which is much more enchanting than trying to look polished from head to toe. There are many well-known references that I'm sure you can think of in mind, and I won't single them out because there are many that would be left out in this category, but we can all agree that they would be forever timeless. There are many celebrities that do follow under this way of being, while others wish to. I'll leave that to your own interpretations. I've had them blocked since 2016 on my Instagram. I don't care. I don't look up to them. I think they've severely damaged our culture.
Anyway, it's just my opinion.
My advice to you is that it's actually just about being yourself, and you don't need to hear that. It is a cliche, but that's an advice that I want to say as having your own vibe, because while having your own vibe implements the charm to be natural. Allow your clothing to be part of the performance, as you are your own avatar. In this sense, we recognize deeper that our lives are really that special, with our own individual story. For New Age nuances, we attract what we are. Who doesn't want to be around this type of energy? All my friends have this like-mindedness, and I'm so thankful to have such a support system with my friends who share this philosophy. We honor each other with these like-minded aesthetics of quaintrelle nature, while also having our own distinct individuality and aesthetics and impressions at the same time. It allows your charm to blend easily. When you have your own vibe and the aesthetics of your persona, the developed attitude functions as a brand, yourself and what you display to the world. Be true to yourself. Can't stand that either. Be true to yourself. Have courtesy. The rest just happens. People will align with you. If you want to be a lavender or quaintrelle, people will align with you. You'll hear me talk about Coco Chanel in and out of this channel, but she left so much behind to teach us as women. The well-known courtier who made an impact on fashion through her own individual style. What a woman could be. Quintessential key player to last century's shift in fashion because she decided to be her own vibe and go against the norm and celebrate her individuality. So let's hear a quote by Coco Chanel. You can be gorgeous at 30, charming at 40, and irresistible for the rest of your life. Really simple. Beauty will go far, but charm will endure forever. I'm not talking about eye candy or promiscuity. This only works to the extent that the respect is given. Return. Marilyn Monroe is a well-known example of an it girl's presence. I hope that you enjoyed this video, the way that I intended for you to channel your inner quaintrelle and to see the magic that you're always your own it girl or lady, woman. It woman doesn't have the same delight in wordplay, but as ladies, let's just claim it. Thank you for watching. Ciao!